our grounding. And that's us recording now. So thanks for that, Paula. And so today I'll do some Reiki on you when we're doing our grounding and our meditation at the start and our thought management. And then we'll do some facial reflexology. So if you have a nice face cream, do get it. Some facial acupressure and some body acupressure as well. When we're down on the floor, we'll do a few points on the feet for those that can reach the floor. So we'll just do, and then next week will be Indian head massage week. So we'll just do a wee bit of everything this week, just because, well, for various reasons, the Reiki to help us to relax. The pollen count's high and the sinuses and the hay fever are giving people trouble. So just for the head and for the sinuses and all, we'll do the facial reflexology and acupressure, and then we'll do some work on the feet as well when we're down on the floor. So we'll get started, everybody. If you want to just lie back and relax, close the eyes, try to relax, and just take a few big deep breaths just in and out through the nose, just to help settle ourselves. Breathing in, tummy out. Out, tummy in. Because even though we may not feel stressed or feel that we're holding on to anything, we are human, and the nature of us is to do just that, okay? Just a few big deep breaths in, tummy out. Out, tummy in. Closing your eyes and just bringing your focus and your awareness just to the center of the forehead. And just as you relax there, I'll just start the Reiki on you. And we'll do this for about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to talk through as well, just as you listen and reflect on it, what is going on in a part of the brain called the amygdala when we are stressed, anxious, or worried, okay? Just so that you understand some of the physical and what's going on in the brain in terms of stress, as I say, anxiety and worry. So just lying back, arms by your side, or sitting back comfy in your chair, palms facing up, bringing your focus to the center of the forehead. And I just want you to listen for the noises around us. And just observe your thoughts and observe your body. So just observing and being aware of how we are and how we feel. So I can hear the fridge going here. And I'm just waiting for the mind to settle itself. Just noticing how we feel. Just consciously relaxing your forehead. Noticing, are you holding it tight? And consciously relaxing your cheeks and jaw. And your shoulders, just loosening the shoulders. Let them relax there. Taking another big deep breath, just in through the nose and out through the nose. Remembering the breath calms us down. Slow, deep breaths with the longer exhale calms us down. Relaxing consciously your chest, heart and lungs. And I had a lady at yoga last night in Enniskillen. She was just starting off and she has anxiety and depression. And when we have a condition, we don't want to do anything. We find it very hard to do anything, even to go out of the house maybe. And she said afterwards that she felt that lightness already in the chest. So that's from just managing your breathing and also, of course, just releasing the anxiety. And we'll do a few poses today to open up the chest, heart and lungs. And consciously relaxing your upper back and your lower back. And your tummy. Feeling your bum on the mat or the chair. Your thighs, knees, calves, letting your calves relax, feeling your whole body just getting heavier. That's relaxation. When you have a nice, heavy feeling in the body, just relaxing your feet, the poor old feet that carry us around. And relaxing the toes. And bringing your awareness now to the breath. I'm doing the Reiki on you. And you might feel a tingling or you might see colours, but just bring your awareness to the breath. And it's lovely and cozy here. I have the fire lit, I'm sitting beside it. I know we're moaning about the weather, but just be grateful. Take a few grateful thoughts just into our hearts. So a few things that we're grateful for, just take them into your hearts now. Just be aware of your breath entering and leaving the body. Noticing how soft the breath is. The first thing we do when we're born is we gasp for air. And when we die, the last thing we do is exhale that last breath. For this next period, just give over all those worrisome, troublesome thoughts. And some of them might be in our subconscious and therefore hard to release, but we're working on that too. Giving them all over to a power higher than us. Keeping your focus at the center of the forehead, bringing your attention just to the breath as it enters and leaves the nose. Noticing, is your breath quite fast or is it quite shallow? Is your breath slow and deep? Are we a bit shaky on it? And remember, anxiety can manifest itself as a physical shake in the body. Your nerves feel as if they're shaking because they are, because our nervous system is out of balance. And just keeping your awareness at the breath as I continue to do the Reiki on you. I'm going to talk to you, and this will, you don't have to analyze this or compute it. This will sink into your subconscious. There's a couple of small parts of the brain. They're almond shaped. They're called the amygdala, and they are the alarm bell of the brain. They're a collection of cells. And when we're stressed, anxious, fearful, or experiencing trauma, our amygdala becomes enlarged. And it overrides the part of the brain known as the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for memory, self-control, flexible thinking, personality, expression, and decision-making. And in a normal functioning brain, the prefrontal cortex and the amygdala are in balance. And the amygdala might go up and down in terms of size and function, volume. But the prefrontal cortex regulates it. But if we're stressed, anxious, fearful, and trauma, the amygdala overrules the prefrontal cortex. It also is responsible for releasing the stress hormones. And how do we keep the amygdala in balance? How do we keep it its proper size and volume? Through your relaxation therapies that we're going to be doing now shortly. Through your breathing, your controlled breathing with the long exhale. Through your poses. And remember, each pose works and goes to a different part of the body. So each pose balances a different nerve or different nervous system that goes to a different part of the body. And also, of course, through our very, very powerful tool that is meditation. Because in your meditative state, your brainwaves slow down and you're able to access that part of our subconscious and our unconscious that is responsible for our habits and our behaviors. And that's where we're reaching in this program. You don't even have to agree with it or believe that it's working. It is working. I want you now to take your hands onto your tummy, and we'll do our 4, 4 and 4, where we bring both parts of the nervous system into balance, our fight and flight and our rest and digest. So when I had anxiety, I didn't know, about the amygdala or the prefrontal cortex or the stress hormones. I didn't know what was going on in the body. Now I do. And of course, now we know the access points to and for the nervous system. On the count of 3, 2, 1, big deep breath in, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. In through the nose, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. In through the nose, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. In through the nose, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. Last time, in through the nose, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4. Taking it up to our 4 and our 10, keeping the hands on the tummy, keeping your focus at the center of the forehead, chin slightly down. On the count of 3, 2, 1, big deep breath in, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, tummy out, 2, 3, 4, out, tummy in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Keep the hands on the tummy and we'll continue doing our breathing with a few poses now. I'm going to go to the mat and you can get onto the floor there, guys. We'll not do anything too vigorous. We'll not do anything too vigorous, but we will integrate our breathing with our poses, okay? Just open up the body. And remember, asana, which is the word for poses, means seat of awareness. And each pose stimulates in a good way, balances, and part of the nervous system that goes to a different organ or part of the body. So I'm just going to bring the heels up to the bottom. We usually do this one up the wall. Bring the heels up to the bottom, soles of the feet touching, keeping the hands on the tummy, and you'll feel that wee pull into the ground. Okay, and if you're on a chair, you can just bring the soles of the feet together and you can do the same thing. Allow the right knee to drop out to the right and the left to the left. Good. Keeping the hands on the tummy. Big deep breath in, tummy out. Out, tummy in. Taking the hands up behind the head if you can. And just allowing the 2 elbows to drop down onto the floor if you can. Big deep breath in, tummy out. Out, tummy in. Stretching the arms up behind you now, nice and straight if you can. And let's go again. Big deep breath in, tummy out. Out, tummy in. Taking the arms down by the side, knees over to the right, head to the left. We'll do another breath. Knee on top of knee, foot on top of foot. Big deep breath in, tummy out. Out, tummy in. Knees over to the left, head to the right. Same thing, big deep breath in, tummy out. Out, tummy in. Legs out straight, arms to the side. We're going to just push those toes down in the direction of the floor. Big deep breath in, tummy out. Push the toes down towards the floor. Feel the feet tense and the bottom of the legs tense. Good. Big deep breath out. Good. Big deep breath in. Bring the toes up towards the ceiling. Getting a nice stretch now into the calves. Breathing out. Good. Keep pulling those toes up towards the head. Good. Big deep breath in. Point the toes down again towards the floor. Breathing out. And last time, big deep breath in, toes up towards the head. Good, breathing out. Relax the whole body. Lovely. Good. Just coming up onto the bum if we can. So we'll do a few reflex points on the feet and on the hand if you can't reach the feet, okay? So for the feet, and we'll do a few standing poses before we go on with the therapies. So for the feet, I just want you to rub up and down the side of your big toe. And then round the bottom of the big toe for the neck. So up and down the side of the big toe, and round the bottom of the big toe for the neck, okay? And if you're doing it on the hand, up and down the side of the thumb, the outside of the thumb, and just around the bottom of the thumb. You'll feel it, it feels like a neck, okay? So you just do that on both toes and on both hands. And you can do one at a time on the feet, or you can do it at the same time. If you're able to take your knees together or your heels together like that, do. And just then, I'm just now doing the neck points on the toes there. It feels like a hollow on the feet and on the hands. And then I want you to come down the spine. So I want you just to take, so on your right foot, take your left thumb and work it down the bone of the foot, the side of the foot. And likewise, if you're doing the hand, take your left thumb, caterpillar it, movements like that, caterpillar it down the bone on the side of the hand. Good, or the foot. Good firm pressure, guys. So there I'm feeling tenderness. Just at the base of the big toe side of the foot there, I'm feeling tenderness. Same on the thumb. And then just come all the way down the spine. So this is the spine we're working. The neck and the spine. The cranial spine is the neck, and the rest of the spine just coming down, okay? And all the way down to the heel or the heel of the hand. And then I'm just going to do the thumb as well. And anywhere you feel tenderness or like a wee bit of soreness, just massage it out, okay? Just massage it out. So, and that tenderness and soreness goes, but that I'm feeling at the base of the side of the thumb and the side of the foot is my cranial spine, so the neck. So that's what I'm feeling there, okay? And then you're just going to do the other foot and the other hand. And I'm just going to stay on this one because I have my left foot strapped, but I'll actually do the left hand. So I'm just taking the left hand here, and I'm just going to do the caterpillar movements with the right thumb down the outside of the left thumb and just down the side of the hand. Good. And then I want you to do either the top of the toe, big toe, for the pituitary gland and the pineal gland. So like your thumb, see that top of the thumb? And I just want you to work it like with both thumbs like that. Or you can do like a corkscrew, or you can do the big toe on both feet. And that's for your pineal gland and your pituitary gland, your mind and your head, okay? And big deep breaths in and out through the nose. Good. Just do both thumbs and both big toes. You're just giving them a good massage there. Lovely. And for those of you who are on the floor, we're going to do the sinuses on the feet, okay? So the sinuses are in between the big toes. So if you're able to, just bring the heels up to the bum there and push those knees down just to help open up the pelvis, hips, groin, glute, lower back, and the ankle, knees, and the legs, okay? And then in between the toes, just like you're giving in between the toes a good clean out, are the sinuses, and we'll just do those just because of the high hay fever, the high pollen at the minute. If you feel tenderness, just give it a good massage 3 or 4 times, and you'll notice the tenderness will leave, okay? If you feel any bubbles, that is, the bubbles are where the body deposits salt deposits. Good. And I'm just doing the other foot now, just doing the left foot up and down in between the toes if you feel bubbles. Just giving that a good massage. Lovely. And if you have sinus trouble, you might feel even the sinuses start to clear, but we are going to do them on the face as well. Good, just coming up out of that, onto the feet, and we're just going to do a couple of triangle poses for the chest, heart and lungs, just to stimulate the chest, heart and lungs to relieve anxiety, and again, just to allow the lungs to work better and function better. So just stand up if you can. If you're on the chair, you can do this too, and I'll show you. Just turn your right foot out 90 degrees, and if you're on the chair, you're going to go down as well, and you're just going to come into your triangle. And keep your left hand back, and your up nice and high. You're going to take your right hand as far down the leg there as you can, but see how I'm nicely open in the chest, heart and lungs. Great, great pose this for opening up the chest, heart and lungs, okay? So only take your right hand down, hold on to the leg if you need to. If you're on the chair, you're going to go down the right leg, that right foot's turned out, the left arm's back up and high. And let's come up out of that. Good. We'll just do the other side before we do a few points on the face. Turn the left foot out, 90 degrees, pelvis back to center, legs are nice and straight and strong, okay? And we're just going to come down. Now, the left hand side of the body. I know people say to me, Anne, you make it look so easy. It doesn't feel easy, guys. Sometimes I still feel it as I go down too. And you just got that right arm nice and high and breathe into it. Just breathe into it, right arm high, chest open, shoulders back, activate those lungs, and let's come up out of that. Good. Let's activate the lungs some more. Clasp the hands just in front of the body. Big deep breath in and just lift those arms up. So you're opening up the shoulders, the head is forward, not back, not down, and you're just lifting the whole body up. Feeling that into the chest, heart and lungs. So you're releasing tension, opening up the lungs, big deep breaths in and out through the nose, and hands down to the toes, just dropping the head, taking your hands down the legs to wherever you can. Breathing into it, relax and breathe, relax and breathe. Bend the knees if you need to, but go back into it. Brilliant for high blood pressure, this one. And up we come. Good. Shake the body out. And I'm just going to grab my cream and we'll do a few reflex points. If I know where it is. Might not be able to find it today. Good. No, it might be in the studio, but I'll do it without. It doesn't matter. Okay, guys, so you might have a nice face cream there, and we'll just do some points on the face, okay? So let's just do the sinuses, which are the corner of the eyes. And just give those. You might feel wee bits of grit. You might feel them starting to sweat. If you face cream, put it on. Good. And likewise, the corner of the nostrils are the sinus acupressure points as well. Okay, so I'm feeling something there in the right nostril and underneath the cheek. Good. And now let's just do the mental points. Take your thumb and index finger. And just massage the temples. Keeping your eyes closed. Breathing in and out through the nose. And you know what we'll do next week as well, guys? we will do facial zoning, okay? So have a nice face cream for next week, and as well as the Indian head massage, we'll do the two. It lends itself nicely, the facial zoning and the Indian head massage. We'll do both of them. And then just come to the center of the forehead there, just use your index fingers, and that's your sympathetic nervous system. So those are your stress points. Yeah, so I'm feeling a wee bit of tenderness there. Just massage them out. Yeah, quite a bit of tenderness there, actually. Good. I will just come to the kidneys, which is the bridge of the nose. And then you're going to come down underneath the cheekbones and out to the ears, okay? Just use all your fingers if you need to. Just down from the kidneys, around the nostrils, underneath the cheekbones. And out to the ears, and just drain that down the neck. And just keep, if you feel then that's one cheekbone underneath one cheekbone's puffy, just give that a good massage. And just keep on going back to our intention that's in our hearts. And then just drain that down the side of the neck. Good. And let's just do the immune system on the back of the hands. So just up in here between the two, this side of the hands, between the two ligaments, is the immune system. Oh, that's good. There are no lumps and bumps in mine today. Good. Just doing the back of the hands there between the two ligaments, just in there where your watch would be, just for your immune system. Good. No tenderness today. Do the other one then. Good firm pressure between those ligaments. Any tenderness, just eke it out. And let's just do the cheeks for the lungs again. Nice slow movements. Yeah, so I'm a wee bit puffy in that right lung. Just giving that a good firm massage. And I'm going to go back, guys, to underneath the cheekbones. So just going back to anywhere that you felt. So I'm going back to the lungs and underneath that right cheekbone. That right lung's a bit puffy. And I have had to use the inhalers more the last couple of days with that high pollen. And I'm just doing underneath the right cheekbone. And out to the ear. So next week we'll finish off with lovely facial zoning and our Indian head massage. And drain that all down the neck. Good. Okay, let's rotate the neck, guys. Just a wee pose for the neck. Dropping the head onto the chest. Big deep breaths in and out through the nose. Relax the shoulders. Big deep breath in, head onto the back of the shoulders opening up the throat. Big deep breath in, head onto the right shoulder. Feeling that stretch up and down the left-hand side of the neck. Big deep breath in, head onto the left shoulder. Trying to release some tension and stress from the neck here. Breathing out. Head back onto the front of the chest. Big deep breath in, let's rotate the head, right shoulder, back of the shoulders, left shoulder and down. Big deep breath in as we come up round, breathing out as we come down. Big deep breath in as we come up round, breathing out as we come down. Let's go in the other direction. Big deep breath in as we come up round, breathing out as we come down. Big deep breath in as we come up round, breathing out as we come down. Wider arcs and circles. Big deep breath in as we come up round, breathing out as we come down. Good. We're just going to do the ears. So just bringing the hands in round the ears, front and back. Remember, the whole body is mapped on the ears, doing the ear lobes as well. And then just bringing the hands up around the back of the ears, feeling the bone in there, just at the behind the ears, and just give that a good massage. A wee bit of tenderness in behind the left ear there, on the bone. Holding some pressure there. Remember, stress is pressure, okay? Whether it's put on ourselves, by others, or by situations, stress equals pressure. We hold it in the body and we're just trying to release it out of the bone here now at the back of the skull. Good. And we'll finish just with the hand valley on the hand, which is just in here, okay? So just do the hand valley, just in between the thumb and the index finger, the hand valley. And just keep doing that. I'll tell you where that is now. The hand valley. Hand valley is stress, migraines, toothache, shoulder tension, and neck pain. Yes, and then just doing the other one. As we get ready for our meditation. Just lying back now, getting yourself settled, lying back, arms by the side, palms facing up, and we'll just do our meditation. And again, just noticing how we feel in the body, and hopefully we feel more relaxed, and noticing then how we feel in the mind, okay? And I want you just to imagine that it's winter time and the snow's outside, and you're just sitting in front of a big log fire. And there's a coffee table in front of you, between you and the fire. And you can hear the logs crackling as they burn. You can smell the lovely smell of wood as it burns. And there's complete silence and stillness all around us. And on the coffee table, there is a pen and some pages. And I want you now to visualize yourself writing down anything that we're worried about or that we can't control. Anything that we're anxious about or fearful about, or we feel is traumatic. It has happened to us, and I just want you to visualize yourself just writing all that down. Anything that keeps coming up for us in terms of our thoughts and thought processes. Just writing it down. You put the pen back on the coffee table. You just get up and you walk to the fire. And you put the sheets of paper onto the fire. You burn them. And you give all of that over to a power higher than us. You're sending a signal out into the universe that you're asking for help and assistance with our worries and our fears. Anything that's troubling us emotionally or physically. And you lie back on the rug. You feel the rug underneath your body. It's a large white rug and it's soft and really, really deep. And you wrap it around you and you feel safe and cocooned, cozy. And I want you just now for a couple of minutes to just sit with yourselves, and we'll sit with our own minds as I do some Reiki on us as we finish off with our meditation. Just some healing of the mind and our thoughts and our memories, good and bad. If anything pops into our mind about what we're worried about, or just consciously give it over again to a power higher than us. Saying to yourself, I can't deal with this, or I'm too weak, or it's too much for me. That's okay. And anything that we're bitter about, or angry about, or we don't understand, or we're emotional about, I want us to release that from the cells at a cellular level. I want you to imagine all that stuff that we hold in the cells, all that emotion. I want you to imagine that it forms a second body almost, and it's lifting up out of you. It's like a layer. You just see it and observe it and watch it as it lifts up, and you release it and let it go from the body. And as this stuff comes up and out, by way of memory and emotion and thought, sometimes we might need to sit with it and be with it. And I know it can be disturbing for us and emotional and maybe upsetting, triggers us. We need to forgive it and let it go. And so many of us are in jail, and that jail is provided, the bars are provided by our own minds. I want you to ask yourself now, what bars, what jail are you in? What's holding you back from either health or fulfilling your potential or your dreams or something you want to do or say? What jail have we placed, and what barriers around ourselves? And I want you to stay like that for as long as you need to. Just meditating on what are the barriers that we hold in our own minds that we've placed there. Maybe, yes, by something that happened to us, or was said, or was done, or as a memory, or as an emotion. Stay in the way you are for as long as you need to. And I'll see you next week. And don't forget, guys, your face cream and also some maybe hair oil or anything nice like that for your Indian head massage next week. Stay in like that if you're calm and relaxed for as long as you need to.